Good evening and welcome to the Guildhall for the 2010 Royal Academy of Engineering Awards, sponsored by BAE Systems. Tonight we recognise and celebrate engineering talent, innovation and enterprise in the UK.
Despite these uncertain economic times, we can be positive tonight in celebrating engineering success across the nation. Our winners and finalists embody all that's best in engineering, a profession whose hallmarks are ingenuity, application, and constant improvement. This evening is a showcase for the huge potential of engineers to make a significant contribution to addressing the major global challenges and getting our economy into a healthier balance. The Academy is working to ensure that these serious matters of policy are properly served at all levels by problem-solving skills and systems thinking of our leading engineers. I'm also pleased to update you on the strong progress of our Making Things Better development campaign. We now have 70% of the funds needed for the planned Forum for Engineering at our Carlton House Terrace home, and a significant multi-million-pound support level for our work benefiting young people across the United Kingdom. We're immensely grateful to all our campaign sponsors, which include National Grid, Rolls-Royce, BP, BAE Systems and Shell, and our fellows, many of whom are here tonight. Thank you again.
The McRobert Award is the UK's most prestigious award for engineering innovation. Despite the difficult economic climate over the past few years, I'm delighted that UK companies continue to excel and to demonstrate world-leading engineering innovation. In particular, all our finalists this year have demonstrated their ability to combine innovative engineering with humanitarian, environmental and social benefits, and importantly, to do so profitably.
Now, the final 4 projects from which the winner will be announced tonight are here to receive their 2010 McRobert Award finalist certificates. And they are Chas A. Blatchford and Sons Limited for the Echelon Hydraulic Ankle Foot for Amputees. Team leader Professor Saeed Zahidi, Graham Harris, Steve Lang, Dr. David Moser. Please come to the stage. Cobham Technical Services for Minehound ultra-wideband radar technology. Team leader David Daniels, Paul Curtis, John Dittmer, Blair Graham and Nigel Hunt. Please come to the stage. Inmarsat PLC for providing global 3G broadband coverage via satellite. Team leader Eugene Gilg, Franco Carnevale, Alan Howell and Marcus Villacha. Please come to the stage. And Lucite International UK Limited, Alpha Process for methyl methacrylate. Team leader Dr. Ben Harris, Dr. Darren Gobby, Roy Goulder, Dr. David Johnson and Neil Turner. Please come to the stage. Thank you. So there we are, the 4 finalists of the McRobert Award. The winner of the 2010 gold medal and the £50,000 prize will be revealed towards the end of the evening. Please enjoy your dinner. Now I'd like to invite onto the stage Nigel Whitehead, Fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering and Group Managing Director of Programmes and Support, BAE, who are title sponsors of tonight's event. Nigel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. BAE Systems is, of course, absolutely delighted to sponsor the event this evening. The calibre of engineering in the UK is indeed recognised in the calibre of our guests and indeed our winners tonight. At the moment, we're enjoying a bit of a tailwind, perhaps the first time in a number of decades, when the importance of engineering and manufacturing has been recognised as a way of balancing the economy. And it's with that in mind that it's particularly important that this community actually uses that opportunity to articulate why engineering is important and why it can make such a contribution to the success of the United Kingdom.
Well, our next group of award winners are the silver medalists. The silver medal recognises personal contributions to British engineering resulting in market success. Please welcome to the stage Colin Tregenza-Dancer, Director of Architecture, Metaswitch Networks. Dr. Andrew Harter, Managing Director, Real VNC Limited. Dr. Nicholas Longfield, Lead Engineer, Chorus Strip Products UK. And Roger Ridsdale-Smith, Structural Engineer and Director of Arab. Now, the Academy's work to encourage and inspire young people into the profession would not be possible without continued support and investment from industry. This year, each of our sponsors has nominated a young engineer who's shown considerable talent and skills and has the qualities to be a role model for the future. For the second consecutive year, the Young Engineer section of our awards evening is supported by Shell UK. I'd like to welcome John Bullock, Executive Vice President Retail from Royal Dutch Shell, onto the stage to say a few words. John.
It's time for us to recognise the talents of some of our younger engineers. Over the past 9 years, 70% of Shell UK's graduate intake have gone into technical roles, and 35% of those have been female. Now, I came from a Shell engineering graduate intake, a little more than 9 years ago, actually, as it turns out. But as a chartered engineer, it gives me enormous pleasure, on behalf of Shell and the other sponsoring companies, BAE Systems, Arup, Bosch, BP, E.ON and Thales, to be able to recognise and congratulate this evening the achievements of 6 young engineers. And who knows, maybe we'll see here some potential future winners for the McRobert Award and the Prince Philip Medal. So let's celebrate with them, please.
I call to the stage Matt Pearson from BAE Systems, Anoki Shah from Arup, Matt Foster from BP, Simon Lark from E.ON, Claire Ashton from Shell UK and Laura Shreves from Thales. Now, our next award recognises the collaboration of research with entrepreneurial promise in the field of electro-technology. The award and £40,000 in cash prize was made possible by generous support from the ERA Foundation. Let's welcome to the stage Sir Alan Rudge, Chairman of the ERA Foundation and a Fellow of the Academy, to present the award and introduce our winner. Sir Alan.
Well, thank you. This year's winner of the ERA Foundation Award has used original research on satellite control systems from Surrey University's Space Centre to make it possible for the first time to have truly interactive, full-time, full-body animation of multiple characters in a computer game. Now, this technology can be used on any platform, from mobile phones to high-end gaming consoles, and it's ideally suited to web-based downloadable games. Now, this is not trivial stuff. The compound games industry contributes £1 billion to the UK economy, and this year's innovation will have far-reaching impact on computer games technology, adding to what is already a vibrant growth sector. And the winner of this year's ERA Foundation Award is Dr. Alexander Peshev from Surrey University. Well done.
Now to the Bosch Technology Horizons Award, an award that underpins the need for business, government and the engineering community to encourage more young talent into the industry. To present the certificates, please welcome Dr. Peter Fouquet, President of Bosch UK.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard, the Horizons Award is an essay writing award. This year's essay question really challenged entrants to think in detail about whether engineering and technology are essential for future development. And I know that everyone on the judging panel, myself included, enjoyed gaining an insight into the thoughts of potential engineers of the future. We were so pleased to receive the highest number of essays to date, generating a lot of reading. Well done to everyone who took part. Now I would like to invite Kathleen Willis and Thomas Dean to join me on the stage to receive certificate of recognition of their great achievements in the Bosch Technology Horizons Award.
The next award recognises people who have been instrumental in promoting the benefits and a greater understanding of science and engineering to the general public. Many of you will have known Sir Dennis Rook, a celebrated former president of the Academy and a famously distinguished engineer. In his honour, the Academy has created the Rook Medal for the public promotion of engineering. I'm delighted that Sir Dennis's daughter and her husband are with us tonight to witness the first award. The increasing importance of intelligent robotics in many fields has demonstrated the power of engineering to change people's lives for the better, for instance by increasing accuracy and speed in surgical operations. Yet this has also raised new ethical dilemmas for our society. Previously the realm of science fiction, we now face questions such as, do robots have rights? To what extent can they be blamed for accidents? What kind of relationships and interactions will we have with our robotic colleagues and companions? The winner of this award brought together leading researchers in intelligent robotics with experts in public engagement. In 3 years, the programme has grown to include science and engineering researchers from 12 UK universities, together with engineers from companies engaged in robotics. This year's winner of the Rook Medal is Walking with Robots. To collect the award is Professor Alan Winfield and his winning team, who led the programme for 3 years. Professor Winfield. Now, in 1989, His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, Senior Fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering, agreed to the commissioning of a gold medal to be awarded biennially to an engineer of any nationality who's made an exceptional contribution to engineering. The recipient of this year's Prince Philip Medal has made immense contributions to chemical engineering on a global scale, and he's published over 250 papers in this field. His enthusiasm for his work has inspired many students who have themselves gone on to hold prominent positions in industry and in academic life. Our medalist himself is still working on key projects such as clean coal combustion, which looks to underpin the design of a power plant using coal to give zero emissions of CO2. I'd like to invite this year's winner, Emeritus Professor of Chemical Engineering at Cambridge University, John Davidson, to the stage to say a few words.
I have to say that when the Fellowship of Engineering was first mooted in the 1970s, I was a bit sceptical. The fact that the enterprise got off the ground so well and subsequently became the Royal Academy of Engineering owes a great deal to our royal sponsor, Prince Philip, and it's very sad he can't be with us tonight. He must be delighted by the success of the Academy. I'm equally delighted by the award of this medal. It makes me feel like a real engineer instead of an academic theoretician. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Lord Brown. Now, to our final award of the evening, the announcement of this year's McRobert Award for Innovation in Engineering. The waiting is over as we reveal which of them will go home tonight with the Royal Academy of Engineering's McRobert Award 2010 and a place in the engineering history books. Please welcome Lord Brown, President of the Royal Academy of Engineering, to announce the winner. Lord Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure that I announce the winner of the 2010 McRobert Award, and it is Inmarsat.
We are to some extent astounded, but certainly delighted to have had the effort that we have put in over the past 15 years recognized. BGAN is a project that involves somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000 man-years of effort. Represented on the stage tonight is somewhere between 40 and 60 man-years of that effort. So we would be remiss if we did not recognize the huge contribution that stood behind us. Nonetheless, thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, that brings tonight's awards ceremony to a close. Thank you to everyone for your contribution in making the 2010 Academy Awards dinner such a success. It's an honor to have been here. Thank you very much from me. Good night.
Engineering is absolutely essential for the rebalancing of the UK economy. The combination of good engineering and the manufacturing that follows on from that will generate wealth for the UK economy in the way that no other activity will. Our business depends on our ability to source and develop the latest technologies.
Here in the Technology Centre we do a combination of blue sky research and basic engineering really. The blue sky research is taking complicated ideas, looking far into the future and trying to build high-tech systems for deployment in many years' time. And fundamental engineering would be perhaps answering simple questions like how high an armrest might need to be on a vehicle, what the operator's seating position should be. BAE Systems has a long experience of building and using simulators. It's key to making sure that our equipment, when it is finally delivered, is optimized for the end user.
Clearly we take technologies and leverage them from a whole variety of different sources, including things like automotive or civil aerospace. The real benefit for R&D for us is basically to try and make that innovation, that real good idea, get into a product as fast as possible. The faster we can get that sort of pipeline going, the better it will be for the economy.
What attracted me to a career in science and engineering was the problem-solving aspect of it. What I was really intrigued with was being able to apply science and understanding that you'd gain from experiments and research to the development and application of a product or system. And this, for me, is what I found extremely rewarding.
Around £40 million a year is being invested in awareness, development, sponsorship and introducing people into our company as apprentices or graduates. We attract people into our apprentice schemes from all around the country. We involve them in our complex engineering programs. They get the opportunity to learn their skills as professional engineers, and we involve them in community and teamwork through outward bound exercises.
The benefits of having the apprenticeship is you get your normal sort of skills of doing your grinding and your welding and stuff, but you also manage to make a lot of friends while you're here as well. But also it gives you a massive benefit in the fact that you actually see how, from start to finish, the ships are made. Well, I mean, the great thing about BAE is it's such a big company, there's so many different places you can go in there.
There's a real opportunity to attract the highest calibre of graduates into our industry, simply by making them aware of the types of jobs they can do. It's an awareness issue, making them aware by perhaps presenting some of the role models within our business of the types of roles that people can do. It is in fact very, very attractive, and it's up to us to get out there to tell people what is available.
The Bosch Technology Horizons Award is a national essay writing competition together with the Royal Academy of Engineering. We run the competition now for 5 years and had more than 2,000 participants between 14 and 24 years old. Our slogan is Invented for Life, and our business relies totally on the quality of engineers. We want to inspire young people for a career in engineering.
I entered the competition because I thought it sounded really interesting, and it really made me think about whether technology and engineering are essential for future development. The population is gradually becoming bigger because of engineering and technology providing a better standard of living, so people are living 22 years longer than they did in the 1900s. To cope with the problems of the population being bigger, we could inhabit other planets such as Mars by creating biospheres. I think it is something people are really interested in because it's sort of new and people really want to know about all the sort of upcoming things.
What we want to do with this award is to show young people a way to promote themselves, to share their ideas with others, and maybe also to find a career into engineering. We have to invest in research and development just to be competitive. You have to create new patents to beat the competition. This is important for a company as well as for a whole region or a country like the UK. There is a big discussion ongoing about the reindustrialization of the country. It is possible, especially on the basis of engineering in automotive as well as in aerospace or other advanced technologies.